The homeless population in Killeen moves between 200 and 400 per some estimates by advocates. 2 years ago, there was about 800, so it is improving some, but a city consultant found about 150 new people experience homelessness in that city every year. And now some business owners say they're having a big problem with some of those people illegally camping out in front of their stores.
25 News reporter Jarrell Baker tells us how the city is working to tackle that issue and their plans for their homeless population.
Many store owners in downtown Killeen are not happy with homeless people setting up camp right in front of their stores, which is why city leaders looked into creating an ordinance during their city council meeting on Tuesday to enforce the Texas state law banning camping.
In order to enforce this, it requires that you provide an alternative location where individuals can camp, and we don't currently have a location that would meet all the requirements.
City leaders learned the ban is not possible right now. The city's only homeless shelter, Family in Crisis, has nearly 80 beds.
It is closer to the shelter, so we can understand that, that will be the ideal location for someone who doesn't have a home to kind of just to stay in that location until they can get in at 3 o'clock at shelters.
A recent study showed Killeen is on the path to quadruple its homeless population by 2030, meaning the city needs to find more space soon. Now Killeen is pushing to create the Arbor of Hope, a plan with Temple and Bell County to provide 2 campuses in each city to help those without a home.
The plan that we're working out now is to have them to have a location that they can go to not only just to move them along or get them out of the way, but also get them back on track to getting them back into society.
The city is also working with the Cove House Emergency Shelter and Fort Hood Habitat for Humanity to build 30 housing units in the city for the Homeless to House program.
It's a long-term program, but it is a milestone and performance-based program. All of the people in the program are expected to find gainful employment, work on savings goals, and ultimately end up in permanent housing.
While those plans are still in the works, the city plans to clean up downtown areas, increase patrols, and work with property owners to install cameras and gated areas. In Killeen, Jarrell Baker, 25 News.
In 2021, the Texas legislature and Governor Abbott passed a statewide camping ban. The ban charges individuals camping outside of designated areas with a misdemeanor and a $500 fine. Local governments can create space for homeless people on government-owned properties, but they have to meet the guidelines there on your screen first and be approved by the state.